Alrighty, good morning ladies and gentlemen, this is Hairymuppet. Welcome back to Fortress Craft. Don't know why I'm looking at this hole in the wall, but it looks very pretty, so let's just fill it in. This is a cave about 434 down, and yes, we are down here because we are looking for ores. So I've set up a few things over here, so we got a little bit of titanium over there. None of these are really that good, but I found this cave when I was digging the elevator shaft, and it had all three ores in it in small amounts, so I thought let's just go nuts and get them all. So get some gold through here. I found a gold mine up north as well, a little bit north of this. Well, not north, but you know, vertically north. And some nickel, and that should definitely be enough nickel, I think. Because, alright, so let me fill you in on what's going on. So I've got my elevator here. The elevator, however, if you can see down the bottom left, it only extends 188. And the reason it only extends 188 is because I built it, it's here, negative 441. The reason I did that was because when I go down to negative 500, I die because of toxic fumes. So that is going to be the focus of today's episode, is going to be building a toxic filter for my suit. And then we can move the elevator down to that lowest level, and then stop. So yeah, so there's my second bit of gold. Let me just double check this guy, because I'm pretty sure this gold is pretty crappy as well. I'm not sure, but 1.8 million, that's actually not bad. So you know what, we got another gold here. So what I might actually do is I might just shut this one down. Just get rid of the drill, shut this one down, and then we can make this a proper gold mine with its own cargo lift or something like that. Because the other ones I got, they're like 100k or something like that. Because the reason is I don't want to start tapping this guy heavily if he's got 1.8 million, because without drill heads, it's it's only gives me 10%, which sucks. So if I'm going to tap it properly, then yes, we will need those proper drill heads. So let's go all the way up to the surface. I've already had a bunch of nickel smelting. I've got 80. If all of my smelters up top have finished, they will be another 80 approximately. But yeah, I've been looking and at my research projects, and toxic filters, just pause it while I do that. Toxic filters require a fancy little bit of research. So where's my nickel? There we go. So that's another 85. So we are up to 165. And I had to cancel the other research I was doing. And I actually, because it took gold, and it took a lot of gold, like 50 gold pods or something like that, and I just couldn't be asked saving up all that gold. So I'm just like, whatever, screw the lithium or the iron or the copper or whatever I use, just throw it away, because we got shitloads of that stuff anyway. So now we got metal alloys, and we need metal alloys for the toxic filter. So we're going to get this. So start off with the iron. We can do that. So that's 10. So we need 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then copper 25, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's 150 in there. So that should be enough. And now nickel is going to be 25, so that's another 50, and then 150, so we need 200 total. I got 165, I got 184, 185. Okay, so we're a little bit off, but I feel like I've got enough ore at the moment. Yeah, that's going to give me another 40 or so. And we need, I think, 12 nickel bars to actually build the toxic particle filter as well as a bunch of titanium bars. So you know what, let's put 100 titanium ore in there as well. Might slow down on the nickel production is the only problem, but I feel like we are going to get pretty close to this stuff. And I want to have 200 before I start throwing them in there as well, because then I know that I don't have to worry about what I'm forgetting later on. So yes, yeah, I have been going down, up and down to those mines a fair bit. As you can see, I've got almost 600 gold ore, almost 500 titanium ore. So I've been going up and down, waiting for that damn laser to drill out the elevator shaft. I died so many times down there trying to get back up because of the, of course, the 200 to 300 gap is where my gun doesn't work, and that's right below where the first elevator shaft ends. So it was pain. 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. So that research should be done now. And then what did we say? I've got the Wikipedia article open. So need 16 lithium bars, 12 nickel bars, and 24 titanium bars. So 12. We might take some of this out. Titanium bars. No, we need 2 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 2 more. Okay, so that'll give us everything we need to actually build the stuff. Now we're just waiting on research. I actually had to destroy the laboratory to get the old research off, so yes, quite painful, but yeah, it's all good. Maybe I should have started this research a little bit earlier, but I didn't want to go too far ahead and just say, oh look, I've done 20 billion things since you guys last saw me, and yeah, because I don't, want to get too far ahead. I probably could, because all of this waiting stuff is probably a pain in the ass, but go on. No nickel yet? That's alright. We got time for you to do the nickel. We got time. And look at our tin, 1.4k. Not a problem anymore. Copper is potentially the thing that I'm starting to run low on. I seem to be using it for a lot more. So let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Doubled our copper output, sorry. Yeah. So let's go ahead, and while that stuff is taking its toll, let's go down and just grab some more ores. Might as well, we got time to spare. And then hopefully when we go up next time, that research will be done and we can build us a toxic filter, and then we can fix up the elevator properly. And then I am going to go and I'm going to search for big veins. I want to find some big veins of gold. Oh, well, I found a big vein for gold, actually. We've already found one, haven't we? So maybe we'll go ahead and we'll start setting up how that's going to work in terms of a cargo lift and all of that sort of stuff. So you are not going to have anything. So you look at all these bodies. All of these bodies. You're going to be empty now, aren't you? Alright, so let's keep on going. 1.8 million. I think the best cutting head you can have is the plasma one, which gives you 100%. I don't know if we're going to get onto that one anytime soon, though. I feel like we can get a steel one fairly soon. Okay. Give me that gold. Infinite stacking sizes in my inventory, so I really don't care about having too much ore. I can have more than enough. And yeah. See, I feel like we got that gold, so I feel like getting a gold shipped up to the surface and smelted on site is going to be good. And with all of these guys, I mean, actually building proper smelters is definitely within our grasp, I feel like. So, yeah. I could go down and I could show you what it feels like to actually die from toxic fumes. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Death has no repercussions, so why not? Whoa. Okay, so we got this little thing. So this is negative 451. We go down here. Negative 500. So let's clear out the gun and let's clear out the laser. And you can see my health slowly dripping down there. That's fine. Let's just clear out some of this stuff. Health is still going down. You can see at the bottom right, there's a flashing green skull and crossbones. Yep, died from toxic fumes. Well, I cleared out a bit of ground there, but anyway, I was freaking out when I was putting the drill down, because I'm like, oh my god, am I going to die in 2 seconds? Am I going to die in 10 seconds? What's going to happen here? But yeah, I lasted long enough to get the drill down, which is the important thing. Okay, so We still got these guys going. 37 and 2 nickel bar, which is what we needed. So let's get some gold. Let's get some titanium. We got any more of this? Let's chuck that in. Let's chuck that in. Gold. There we go. Alright, so that's a lot of stuff to smelt. And I upgraded this guy to a blue. So that's a level 2 forced induction, which I'm not sure how much better it is. This one is 200%, this one is 300%. Sweet. Uses up a lot more power, but who gives a crap? Alrighty, you are probably about halfway done. Your power is somewhat lacking. Let's just power these up, because I really want this to happen really, really fast, and I don't know how to make it faster. Yeah, where's my bot just doing me up? Let's have a look. This chest right here? Oh, this chest is actually empty. So, what's your problem? You're at 100%. You've got components. Oh, maybe not. I feel like these ones are actually slowing us down. A little bit, anyway. So... although it always seems to have one in it that is just having problems actually doing stuff with. Yeah. Finally... Yep, that's fine. I don't know how much power it needs. This needs like 200-300 to get a single tick of this. So that's like 2,000 for the whole thing. Oh, I don't know if we're actually going to get this done this episode. I was planning on waiting for the whole thing to get done, but too much doing stuff outside. I mean, look at this. We've got a full chest that still needs to be processed by these stampers. So that is quite a fair bit. Quite a fair bit. Okay, I'm not going to worry about this then. What we can do while this crap is waiting, while we're waiting for our toxic filter, is we can start planning the cargo lift for the gold area. I feel like that is something that we can definitely do. So, cargo lift. So the way it works is, with the lift you start at the bottom and then it shoots you up. With this guy you start at the top and then it drops it down, which is beautiful. So, we're going to need a rack railer to produce the rails. And we're going to need this, but that'll be right at the end, so I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. Don't need that. So we're going to need a rack railer at the start. So let's do some macerators. And I feel like these will be a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, that's a pain in the ass. So let's have a look. 4 copper wires. Macerator. So 60 iron gears and 4 servo motors. 60 and 4 servo motors. And then what else did you need, Mr. Macerator? I feel like it's probably lightweight machine housing. And I have a feeling... yeah, I had a ton of tin plates saved up for like the nano destroyer things or whatever. So, there we go. Copper wire. Give me some copper wire. Yeah, that one actually went pretty fast. That's surprising. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. And... rack railer. 4. Okay, so the way the rack railer works is, if I find the damn thing, I've got too much crap in my inventory. Don't need any of you guys to actually have a tab here. You are fine. So give me a rack railer. Okay, so this thing obviously needs power. So what we do is we do... let's just keep stealing from this power. So, everything just slowed down there. Everything just slowed down. Okay, rack railer. So, stop giving me all these bloody progression things and making them last so damn long. It's just annoying. So, valid attached hoppers. I feel like we can do that. 2 iron bars. So this guy needs iron bars. So if we have a think about it, the rack railer creates the rails, and the rails go down. Basically go down. So what we need to do is we need to say... what do we need to say? We need to figure out how far down we're going. And I'm going to say about 300... about 300, so that means we need about 600 rails, I think, because you need one rail on each side. So that's for gold. So how much iron have we got? 600, so that's about 1,200 of these guys. Which seems like a lot, and it seems like a lot because it is a lot. That's a lot. Now, normally I would just hook this directly up to the iron output, but the iron output is very far away, so we're not going to be doing that. Instead, we're going to do that. 8. And I think we're just going to do 200 at a time. 200 output, so that means 400 input. And this is where our iron stockpile goes down the toilet. There we go. So that's 400. That'll give us 200 rails. And I'm assuming the research is still not finished. It's getting closer. 7 and 6. Give you some power. Just a little bit of power to give you a bit of a boost. Although I still don't know if the power is because this is backed up. It looks like it's got a few things. Yeah, that's got 4 things in it. So it's definitely power that's stopping it from doing stuff right now. It was production before, but now it is power. So anyway, what we should be doing, actually, is we'll go down and we just need a cargo lift coming out of gold somewhere. So if I remember correctly, gold should be about here somewhere. So we'll try and put it over here, approximately. So this is about negative, I feel like negative 40. Let's just put it smack on negative 40, negative 40 for the cargo. I feel like that's nice and even. So let's go down, and I should still have an auto shooting McThing. Yeah, I actually got 2 because I picked up the other one. So I don't know how loud this cargo lift is, but it feels pretty loud to me at the moment. It feels pretty loud. Anyway, almost there. Done. So we go down here. Come on, cargo lift. Of course, we died last time, so the cargo lift is down the bottom where we left it. So let's go down. It's not that far down the gold. Somewhere here. Maybe I should take it off manual mode, because you know what? Let's try it. Let's take this thing off manual mode and see if it actually controls all that well just by looking, because pressing the home and the end buttons to control the speed is okay, but it's kind of a bit iffy to control, because you're actually controlling the acceleration of it. Okay. So what we do now is we do that so that when the damn thing drops, it doesn't fall down into the toxic pits. I don't care if these blocks fall down, but do not want to lose that lift controller. What's your problem? You should not have a gap there. Yeah, alright, that's fixed. Okay, so now we jump on here. I'm looking down and this guy is still going up. I do not understand what is going on. I could have sworn you control this guy by looking down and looking up, but it doesn't seem to do what I want it to do. Okay. Are you going to auto shift? Yes, you are. Stop. 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 Stop, demon lift. Okay. I don't know how I saw that freaking manual control thing working, but this thing just doesn't want to do what I tell it to do. Maybe it's an option on the manual 6. Lift control, manual override, attached to lift. Doesn't seem to be any options for that. Is there any options on the lift itself? Lift is under manual control, adjust range by holding blah blah blah. The compressor module doesn't seem to be doing anything. So, I'm looking up, it's not doing anything. I'm looking down, it's not doing anything. Looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down. Maybe that video that I saw that person doing that thing was an old video. And this is like the new way. So looking up and looking down to control the lift is... Oh, lab finished metal alloys. But something... Oh, God. Alright. The errors are starting to show up, and soon they will just swarm over me and destroy any hope I have of actually playing this game without the damn thing. So this is me considering this to be an emergency. There's bloody... Look at them! Look at all those error messages going. Alright, we got no time to lose here. This is a serious situation. Offline. You are fine to be offline. Offline. You are fine to be offline. Go away messages do not queue up, because when they queue up too hard, too fast, then suddenly they start crapping out. Offline warning false. There we go. Give you some power as well. I don't know. If it wasn't for the bloody fact that if you get too many error messages, they actually get stuck and don't disappear anymore, then maybe I wouldn't mind. It would be somewhat annoying, but I wouldn't mind too much. But the fact that they do get stuck is just... I've had them go all the way down the page before. It's just not good. Okay. So, we don't want to go up too fast. Where's my thing? Here it is. So let's just jump out here. So we got this huge gold vein, and we got it going over to there. So, ping known ore. You are pretty good, aren't you? So what did we want to say? We said that we wanted to go -40 and -40, right? I think it's this way. That's actually decently far away from the gold. Oh, that's alright. We can tube it over there. Once we get tubes, that shouldn't be too bad. So this is -40, -40. Okay. Now, the number one question is... Am I going to hit something? I might hit that thing. That green thing. Is that green thing part of you? It looks like it is. It looks like it is. Okay, so let's reevaluate where we want to go up, because I do not want to hit that green thing. So you are gold. You are gold all over there. So what we need to do is, I feel like we head in this direction. Just head in this direction a fair bit. What are you? You are the gold. You are the gold starting to come out, aren't you? Starting to come out. Okay. So let's dig this out and let's build an area over here. Because then, if we look straight up here, we should avoid that guy. We'll go over a little bit further like this. Yeah, I feel like we might run into the gold ourselves, but okay. We have a look. I feel like this is the best we're going to get. Right where I'm standing, right here, right on this spot. -28, -42. I feel like that is just beautiful. So... Okay... Okay. -28, -42. Okay. We might as well give it a thing as well. So you are going to be where my cargo lift for gold is going to go. Go ahead and start shooting. I'm pretty sure we shouldn't hit anything further up. Okay, that's going to start going there. Beautiful. Now we can go up and actually... actually, I wanted to check. Because This is a massive, massive copper vein. And I actually want to know how massive it is. 5.9 million. So I feel like this is our copper as well, right here. We are not going to share lifts, because I've done that before, and it always turns out badly. It's like, you know, two people married and working in the same job. It's kind of like, you think it'd work out okay, but, you know, it takes special sort of people to make it work, and I am not that sort of special person, because I just can't make it work. You get them both in the same lift coming out at the end, and I'm talking about the ores now and not the people, but yeah, you get them coming out at the end, and you have to separate them, and separating ores is more painful than you would think. There's no filter loaders or filter inserters. There is a filter loader, but it's just painful. It's just really painful. And you get clogged up very, very easily. Give me some bars. There we go. That's a whole lot of bars. Okay, I'm starting to get very happy with that. So you, metal alloys. Now we got a whole bunch of other stuff. Advanced miners. So all of this lithium, iron, and tin got wasted because I cancelled that, but that's fine. You, recipe. I feel like you should be giving me what I want to... Oh, build gun version 2. Yes. Not necessarily what I was looking for, but yes. God, I don't see it anywhere. I can see my steel cutter head and my crystal cutter head, which are very, very awesome. I can see my steel alloy smelter, which I will need. There it is. Toxic particle filter. Excellent. And the bugs. The bugs are big. The bugs are annoying. No heavies yet, which I'm happy about. So as long as these guys have power, they should be able to keep on top of that shit. Toxical particle filter. Alright, got that done. Build gun version 2. So have a look. It's green and it looks a little bit clunky. Get prepared to see a new one. There we go. It's a little bit skinnier and it's blue and silver. And it looks awesome. I don't know if my shooty gun got better though, but I think it may have got a bit better. Die, die. It's not doing any more damage, but no, I feel like it didn't get any better. I feel like my shooty gun is the same old, same old. But the build gun is better, and what's important about this build gun is it will no longer get stuffed up at 200 to 300 meters when it comes to actually shooting. It will quite happily deal with that sort of crap. Give me some construction paste, please. Get rid of all of my crap, please. Alrighty. That's it. Get rid of all of my crap. I've got to have thousands of crap in my inventory at the moment. Sort by type. Okay. You need to be in here. You need to be in here. Because you are suit upgrades. And we're putting the bot upgrades in there as well because it seems to be fine. So, let's go down and let's finish off the episode by actually having the lift go where it's supposed to go, which is down in the toxic filter section. And yeah, my previous game, like had all those automated like nickel and titanium and gold, but I did it all around the 440 level. So yeah, that sort of stuff. So I never actually got down to the toxic level. So no, why is my build gun not working? What the hell? What the hell? Is this some frozen cavern world bullshit? Because I got the build gun Mark II, and I know for a fact that that actually fixes that problem. Build gun version 2. Can dig more materials and just build a Alright, I am so annoyed right now. I am so freaking annoyed. Because I thought this guy would work, but apparently he doesn't. That's fine. At least we know that it'll work here. Oh, no, going down, going down. It seems like once you're on top of the lift, it doesn't move. But when you're next to it, like 1 or 2 or 3 squares away, that's when it'll actually try and find you. Okay, so, whoa, shit. Alright, almost made a bit of a boo-boo there. That was not good. So let's go down and let's check on gold real quick. See how the, make sure that it's actually chewing out a hole and that the hole is getting good. Alright, where is it? It's just about here somewhere. There we go. Ouch. Okay. You are fairly slow, aren't you? You do not have a lot of power. Why do you not have a lot of power? Because you're attached to this block, and this block is not this block. Whoops-a-daisy, I attached it to the wrong frickin' block. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay. It's a good thing we checked, isn't it? Good thing we checked. Alrighty, so... this block is gonna be here. So we do this guy. Four. And then you go like that. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. There we go. Now you are working successfully. Don't need that. Alrighty, job done. So let's go down. And I'm assuming that now that I've got the toxic filter, I don't have to worry about any of that crap anymore. So we'll go down to the toxic levels. We'll do a bit of a test run to make sure that I don't die. Okay. Health is full. I can see my toxic thing flashing, but my health ain't going down. I'm assuming I'm using some power to keep this guy running, which is fine. So, let's go back up and let's get the lift, and then let's move the lift. Yeah. Ah, the bloody thing screws up as well, though, doesn't it? Oh, does it? Yeah, I feel like the... whatchamacallit. Can you go down any further? Can you go down any further? You can. Alright, let's put it here. Well, let's do a good old lift here. Okay. There we go. So you're getting some power. We're going to have to clear this area out a little bit. There are those machines that can clear it out if you give them long enough. I don't know if we're going to have the power for them. You are charging up quite fast. Maybe it just seems like it's charging up fast because you're not actually doing anything useful. Alrighty. Lift. Compressor. And manual control. And then glass. Excellent. Set at a total of 64 currently, so let's go ahead and fix that. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if my base is under attack. Let's just push this all the way up. All the way up to 256, and then we will see how far off it actually is. Ah. Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. 247 is actually the maximum that it appears to be able to handle. So that's probably going to bang my head into the ceiling, no doubt, which is not the best. How long is my body going to stay there? That's just not cool. So what we want it to be is 246. So 247 is like this, which is not what we want. So we want 246. Yeah, let's just go down real quick and do that. No more surface attack vectors detected. What the hell is your problem? My lift is refusing to run. Why is it refusing to run? I do not know. Maybe it ran out of power. Maybe there was a power shortage. Possible. Absolutely possible. I mean, we are draining a fair bit of power down there. And I feel like we're siphoning off the power for the laser turret. So this guy... Oh, he's full. No, he's full on power, so seems to be okay. 246. Excellent. So now we'll go up and we'll go back to our main base and we will see what the plan is next. Because definitely our lifts going down a very, very long way have all been taken care of, and our gold is being taken care of. What is it? -42, -28. Let's go see what that turns out to be on the surface. And a Mark II excavator would make me very happy at the moment, because then we can actually tell it to shoot through ore and all that sort of stuff, which would be nice. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Go down, go down, go down. I just saw it. I just saw it. That was awesome. I saw the thing. I saw the thing. Yeah, look at you. It has actually dug this far up, but it's going to be right there, so it's beautiful. Go on, Mr. Lift. I actually got damage. I don't know how I got damage in there, but you can see that's where it's going to be. Which I feel like is going to be really, really awesome. But damn. I think in between episodes I'm going to have to research how to get a Mark II drill, because I really, really want it, and I really don't have it, and it's really annoying me. But that was a good find anyway. The copper, 5 million, or however much it was. So yeah... Right here, right where I'm standing, is where gold is going to be coming up. That is beautiful. I feel like that's... I don't know what that is. That blue stuff. Blue is tin? Maybe? I feel like blue is tin. So we might have to screw through a little bit of the tin. But that's fine. What do we want next? We need to get crystal ore as well, don't we? Yeah, I feel like right now is going to be where we leave it. One slot full. Gotta make sure you remove only and you're add only. Why are you not working? Oh, it produces 2 rack rails for every 2 iron it gets. So that's why. I thought it was a 2 for 1, but it's actually a 2 for 2. Which makes it even more awesome, so... yeah. So, first thing, next episode, we are going to be... we'll wait until Mr. Rackrailer has done, and we'll wait until the thing has done. Get us 600 of those guys. And then we are going to be looking at building this cargo thing, but we're going to wait until that's actually cut out. And meanwhile, I might do some research, because, I mean, some of this research is going to be interesting. We might get advanced miner upgrades done. We might get crystal dynamics. I haven't mined crystals, so I can't really do that, but advanced power grid, I feel like we would probably do that. We got some titanium rolling in here. Yeah, so I'll see, and whatever I want to do is what I will do. So anyway, catch you guys in the next episode. Stay tuned for that.